Collision 2025 was basically a major, and it had one of the most impressive runs from a North American Yoshi that we've seen in a long time. His name is Pharaoh, and he's been one of the best Yoshis, if not the best Yoshi in the United States for quite some time, but it's never come together for an amazing run until Collision. So he beat a lot of amazing players, but specifically we're going to be watching two of his sets. First off, versus Crepe, or I'm going to call him Crepe because I don't want to do that accent every time because people get mad at me, with his Steve and his Wario in top 32 winners, and in winners semifinals beating the #1 player in the United States, Zomba. His run went all the way to 3rd place, which is incredibly impressive and one of the best showings that we've seen at a major for Yoshi, like basically other than Yoshidora ever. So shoutouts to him, let's go. Crepe versus Pharaoh was on the quad stream, so I apologize for the quality, this is just zoomed in. But of course, Pharaoh has a lot of Steve experience. New York, New Jersey is a hotbed for plenty of Steve players. You have Syrup, you have, of course, a couple of ones that did pretty well at this tournament. I think Char is from New York, New Jersey as well. It's nice spacing with the backers, trying to read the roll in, and does successfully, and has a huge lead right now on Crepe. And Crepe, of course, like at worst, 2nd best player. Is that kill? That was so much damage though, regardless. Damn. Crepe, I think, consistently, solidly #2 in Europe at the moment, behind Gluto at worst. That up tilt downer did so much damage. It did like 32, I mean, because downer is ridiculous, right? It's already a 150-0 lead for Pharaoh. And of course, if you get this early kill, that means there's going to be no gold or diamond online for the next stock immediately, so we're going to have pretty passive Steve afterwards. I'm going to break the crafting table, of course, to get rid of some materials. There's another back air, and spacing around, trying to get it Crepe in the corner, but does get the up tilt and the up smash ender, so that is going to be some solid damage. There's the gold, not quite at diamond. So if Pharaoh is able to get this kill, then it can be a solid, oh nope, there's the diamond, so we're gonna have that regardless. But either way, like, that's still pretty good considering he did down B forward smash, that was insane. What a whiff punish there, that's gonna be a punish. Gets the delayed nair as well, that's the Yoshidora combo, and already gonna get 42%. Oh no, Crepe not noticing that the minecart was going to hit, so actually was unable to get a follow-up there. There's going to be fair nair. And of course, trying to double jump over these minecarts, because of course, avoiding minecart in disadvantage is one of the most important things you have to do versus Steve in general. And Yoshi is able to do that pretty well. I mean, even though I feel like Yoshidora loses to like Naki and the other strong Japanese Steves, he still like puts up a good fight even against the ones that are like ranked top 50. So it's not like this matchup is like bad by any means. He was able to double jump armor through that at that percent, crazy. Yeah, Crepe coming a little aggressive, gets hit by egg, and that's not going to be enough time for a back air. Good minecart, no double jump right now, but the down B is going to grab ledge. Nice stuff, and able to double jump around that. That's going to be so good for getting around the ledge trap as well. Not breaking the minecart, not breaking the blocks, knowing the minecart was coming. Again, smart stuff by Pharaoh. That's going to be a punish with the amazing air mobility. Trades F-tilt and minecart, kind of raw, not going to lie. Fair gonna hit, but that's a cross stage, so it's not gonna be that big of a deal. Pharaoh right now is playing super well. Down tilt, not gonna I lied, it's gonna kill. Yeah, we see Crepe Soleil super hard camping right now, trying to get all these tools, but going for diamond immediately, and I feel like there's not another diamond online quite yet, so if Pharaoh's able to get this kill, again, this next stock will be much easier. Tried to get a drop through there. Crepe, pressure. The block actually made it a little bit easier for Crepe to get a follow-up because there was less distance between them. Up tilts. That can be a punish. No, didn't full hop, so unfortunately not able to go over the blocks, and Crepe now has a bunch more room to mine. Weird down, I don't know why he down B. Oh, I think maybe he expected the down B to break the block a little bit later than it did, so maybe it has a landing lag cancel, kind of like what Me Brawler down B has. Yeah, this is one of the reasons you don't want to let Steve go to PS2, especially not on his counter pick. Nice up air find with a tech chase, but not going to get the kill. Egg to press the advantage. Back air in the corner definitely will kill. Oh, he got stuck on the platform. He meant to fall through and forward air, but instead got a walking jab there. So he's going to have diamond, but still, Pharaoh up quite a lot in terms of percent. Well, the diamond, not so much anymore. Yoshi is heavy though, so that's the advantage here. In the corner doesn't matter? Yes, it does. The double jump going to be able to get around that back air pressure. Beautiful delayed footstool there by Crepe. That was super, super good. It's pretty difficult to get those footstool shields when you're not right on top of them, but that downer had enough lag that he was able to actually wait and then get the footstool. Super smart by him. And now we have basically an even game. Still a little bit in favor of Crepe. Not anymore. Never mind. Yep, minecart through to cover the floor, and then we have more pressure here. So many shenanigans. Of course, what you know and probably hate Steve for, but 96 is a lot. There is also still a new fresh diamond online, which is a little bit unfortunate for Pharaoh. He still can win this, of course. I mean, Yoshi's advantage is really strong. He has edge guarding capabilities, but this is looking more and more. I mean, obviously, Pharaoh had a great lead at the beginning, and now this is Crepe Soleil's game here. Broke the armor with the up air and then back aired through it. This is, oh, I was going to say a potential edge guard, but Pharaoh, beautiful recovery, rolls into the anvil though, and that's going to be game 1. After the strong lead for Pharaoh, that is a game 1 win for Crepe Soleil. Game 2 going to go to small battlefield. The raw up air was so clean. Look at this damage. No, doesn't get another up air. Could have been a forward air. Could have been a lot. That's the back air forward smash. I love back air pop up or drag down forward smash. A lot of minecarts coming out right now. That's going to be another Bair F smash, dude. That is one of Yoshi's best combos. I feel like super underrated. And breaking the crafting table with that up smash. Can't go for a follow up after that up air. Just goes for falling. And I think tried to down air, but it got interrupted there. Dude, Pharaoh's destroying him. Like, when you're not able to do those stone blocks, that really just makes it so much more difficult. If you are a Steve player, up airs through the anvil. Did that even hit him? I'm assuming it didn't. He just armored through it. No, he's at 40. How did that just miss? That just missed. I guess he just timed it perfectly, so he like pinged with the anvil and got the up air. This is a crazy 3-stock to 1-stock lead. Basically no materials right now on Crepe. Nice anvil though to end that combo, but it's not going to kill even though of course anvil's one of the strongest moves in the game. Tech chase, no, not going to get it, but still, like, at this point, if you're Pharaoh, you're like kind of chilling. Like, obviously Steve can make any comeback all the time, but like, you're kind of chilling. Ooh, nice landing up air. Tried to get another one as well. Up air, not going to be anything else. There's the up smash. I don't even know if that's going to kill. It is. Okay, yeah, I can't obviously see that just because the Crepe Soleil and Pharaoh, like, the name tags are a little bit hard to see. I mean, it's, you know, they're big, so. Oh, and another Fair just off stage finds it, dude. Pharaoh's so good. He also hit so many Bair F smashes this game. Like, that was ridiculous. This is like the 4th one. He also hit Fair F smash earlier. Gonna cover the high and then just go low. That Yoshi forward air so big. So Pharaoh with an incredibly dominant game too. Like, that's what I expected after the first game was going well. I expected it to be that. Crepe Soleil brought it back, but Pharaoh now in the driver's seat. Oh, and Crepe actually just gonna go Wario saying, hey, maybe I got lucky on PS2. Even though Pharaoh didn't ban PS2, maybe he didn't ban PS2. I don't know if it was character first. There's going to be back air, but it's not going to be anything more. And of course, Crepe was known for his Wario before. His Wario is the 2nd strongest Wario in Europe. Honestly, one of the strongest Warios in the world. He also did almost beat a Cola game 5. That's going to be fair. Sorry, Nair fair though. The weak Nair in that position is so lethal if you are fighting against a Yoshi. So beautiful find there again by Pharaoh with the tech chase. Bop got the combo, and that is going to be a huge lead for him yet again. Also in 30 seconds, which is incredibly important because sometimes you have leads against Wario, and then it doesn't matter because he has waft, but he does not have waft yet. And that up air, sorry, that up tilt is going to do so good. Of course, the amazing Yoshi combos are going to be super strong there. Another Bair into the up tilt down air, dude. 126. It hasn't been a minute, and Pharaoh is actually obliterating Crepe Soleil right now. This is ridiculous. I haven't seen Crepe lose this hard in ever? Question mark. Maybe like him versus Zap felt pretty bad at the Coinbox IRL. But like, damn, 3-stock to 1-stock again in a minute. So half waft is barely online. Full waft is going to be basically another entire minute. So what can Pharaoh do to close out this game? Because Crepe Soleil, I mean, Wario is still scary, of course, but I don't know, man. Like, this is looking real strong for Pharaoh. All that BD Bean practice for Pharaoh. I don't know if that's exactly the same region, but you know, I don't know how many Warios there are in general in New York, New Jersey, other than BD Bean. So gotta shout the boy out. Crepe did take the stock though, so it is a little bit closer, but still, like, it is so hard to get this open up as Wario. And of course you have that frame 1 double jump armor for Yoshi. The funniest thing is that he did so well after like almost low-key wanting to drop out because he said silly things on Twitter about, oh my god, Yoshi like has to change his game plan, because it was the Yoshis and the Mii Brawlers were arguing. It's like, you have to change your game plan, and then every like top player was just like, you mean matchups, bro? Which, you know, I do think what he said was a little bit silly. And then he had the performance of his life. He's like, well, I'm going to show you, and then did the matchups. And right now we do see Crepe, again, basically 116 unanswered percent, only at 30% himself. So Pharaoh has not been able to get any meaningful hit, not been able to get any up airs or up tilts or even F tilts. That fair dash attack not going to kill Yoshi again, very heavy. And that egg is going to stop the bike, which is very nice in those positions, but still so scary. Up air not going to kill, of course. That one would have though. Ooh, nice bite, beautiful by Crepe, but again, not going to kill. 175 is the percentage. Whiffs the Oh, I got a Twitch out. I thought my computer went out. Crepe does miss that neutral B, which is going to lead to Pharaoh having another chance at neutral. And again, we've seen how much damage he's able to do if he hits an F tilt or an up tilt, so not a comfortable spot. I mean, again, doing a lot better. Again, maybe potentially making another comeback. There's an F tilt, doesn't get it. The air dodge coming out for Crepe. And I can't remember how many Yoshis are in North America, so... Or in Europe. There's the IDJ up air. Try to get a drag down back air. That's going to be damage for Pharaoh. Oh, almost got the shield break. Was so close. I love that tech. That would have been the game. Instead, it's just going to be fair up air. No double jump right now on Crepe, so Pharaoh falls up. No double jump right now on Yoshi. This is so bad. Doesn't read the air dodge, though. That could have been the stock. Goes for reverse up tilt, trying to get a tech chase with the tech in, of course, for the up tilt waft. Not going to hit it. Both players fishing for kill confirms. We see up tilt up airs, and then we see, oh my god, just running up and trying to get these up tilts. So funny. I mean, the up tilts are really, really good versus Wario, just because he doesn't really have great disjoints, you know? So I 100% agree with Pharaoh doing that. And I don't really know how you make it better. Well, he tried just the raw wop. That is funny. Kind of makes sense. Pharaoh not able to get the kill, though. Okay, there's the up tilt. That's why it's working. If you ever jump as Wario in those positions, you're just going to get hit pretty hard. So Crepe almost brought that game back after a huge deficit, and that is a Pharaoh 2-1. And Crepe running it back to PS2. Again, I don't know if it's character first here, because if it was Wario, then sure, going to PS2 makes sense, but otherwise I definitely think he should have gone Steve in this position, but maybe just felt uncomfortable getting all your defensive habits read, and really only won that game because of the efficacy of the stone walls. Okay, down air, not gonna SDI. Well, SDI'd out of it a little bit too early, so still got hit by the final hit. That back air drift is so good. I don't even think Wario can punish, and Wario has one of the best air speeds in the game. Okay, air dodge down, so he will have his resources back. Yep, just neutral get up. Doesn't want to do a double jump there. I like the egg. This is going to be a huge punish. No, doesn't get the back air. It honestly might have been the stock. Forward smash is mad strong. I know Wario's a little heavy, but Bair F smash there might have actually just killed. Okay, there's the back air. Again, finds a back air F smash, the pop up. He's really good at recognizing whether he has to do F smash angle down, or I guess F smash whatever angle, or F smash angle up for the pop ups. Beautiful reaction there by Pharaoh. That's another Bair F smash, and that's another stock lead. He's had the stock lead every game. Yeah, that air mobility, you know, Yoshi and Wario have pretty comparable air speeds. Wario has a little bit better air drift, or like air mobility in terms of being able to do left rights a little bit easier. But of course, it's going to be hard to keep advantage when both characters are so fast. And I think Yoshi's air speed's a little bit higher at max. So, oh, nice raw up air. That's honestly very difficult of a confirm to do. Pharaoh did it wonderfully. There's going to be the double jump out to eliminate some of that damage. Tried to time the egg get out with that. Gets another up air. And forward air has to come out to beat the egg. Pharaoh super close to taking the stock. No up smash out of shield. The cross up did happen again. That air acceleration just so good for Wario. Multiple eggs. Oh my god, almost got a third one. That would have been ridiculous. I'm assuming we're going to start seeing some up tilts. No, being really aggressive with those back airs. That's not what I expected. And obviously it's not what Crepe expected either, just because of how effective the up tilts were in the previous game. So I don't blame him for not expecting the aggression. But Pharaoh, one stock away from making, honestly, probably one of the biggest upsets of his career. Nice nair. That's going to be some solid damage. Gets the IDJ nair. Actually doesn't hit the correct stuff. Crepe has full waft at this point. That egg is going to help get Pharaoh back online. Both of them were double nair. Gets the tech chase. No, he was right. I thought it was going to go for Bair up tilt or something like that. Instead, we see no more damage, but at the same time, it's so hard to get a hit on this Yoshi. He's playing so evasive and so difficult. He's also crouching a lot, which I really like, because the rising aerials for Wario are not as scary at this percent. It mostly has to be these falling aerials. There's a down tilt and gets jab down smash with the rage. That was just a confirm, and it was simply the kill and the stock and the set. Really good. I forgot that jab down smash was a combo. I don't know if you specifically need rage, but damn, that was impressive. Pharaoh played a really good game. That put him into winner's quarters, where I believe he beat Char's Steve, and now we're going to the winner's semi-set, already in top 8 versus Zomba. Before this tournament, Pharaoh and Zomba were 5-21 in Zomba's favor. So, of course, has taken a couple sets, but not anything that's consistent. Yoshi versus Rob is a pretty interesting matchup as well. I do think it's pretty even, but if I was to give the edge to anyone, I would give it to Yoshi, just because that juggling can be so oppressive in this matchup. And you don't really get edge guarded super hard if you are a Yoshi player. Rob doesn't have the air mobility. And of course, Rob is big, so you're going to get comboed pretty hard in general, as we see already 85%. Also, the inability to get shield poked is, in my opinion, pretty influential in this matchup, just because you are able to, just hold, you're going to be able to hold shield. You're not going to have to worry about, like, oh, Nair poked the top of my shield after a laser hit me. But Pharaoh clearly not knowing the best way to pick up gyro, which is just dashing forward and hitting the A button, not like at any timing, just like during your initial dash if the gyro is like anywhere close to you. You're going to be able to double jump out of that up tilt, so it's not going to be able to be the kill confirm F tilt, not going to confirm it to up air there. Zomba air dodging to the ledge, doesn't want to mess with it. There's a double jump breaking the armor. Oh, knife that wave dash, had the back air, but I think didn't, like, hesitated just a little bit. It could have been a little bit faster, but again, that air mobility going to make that back air 100% safe. Zomba also trying to make his Bair safe. It was, but, Pharaoh jumped over it to get that hit. No two-frame attempt, tried to get a down B, a cheeky regrab expectation for Zomba, but he's not doing it, so Pharaoh gonna be wrong there. Whoa, down B. I don't know what wins up air or down B. I don't know if it trades, but Zomba, after being down quite a lot, brought it back hella. Ooh, nice find on the up tilt and gets the up air. Really good stuff. Like, again, I feel like Pharaoh finds these up tilts a lot more consistently than the other Yoshis from just like what I'm watching. Ow, so much damage. Doesn't get the full hop gyro toss. That could have been the stock. I'm pretty sure that would just be full hop gyro toss into straight up just side B. So that could have been the stock for Zomba. Doesn't get it, but he's, still in a lot of control. Oh, nice, just dash up, gets that. Is not hitting the subsequent up airs. I feel like, the I to J is probably correct, but, it just looks a little bit weird, and that move's not bad. I feel like that move is really underutilized. I think it's a pretty good move. Speaking of pretty good moves, the Rob up air, especially with that cross-up, is going to be disgusting. Down tilt, trips. Zomba getting a lot of pressure. Oh, and the jab not going to combo. Sorry, the jab not going to hit there, so of course jab into down B not going to combo. Tried to get the up tilt on the Nair. That would have been a crazy anti-air. Uh-oh, this is looking a little bit scary. If you're Pharaoh, fair up air, and another egg trying to catch the juggle there and then the landing, but unable to do either. So Pharaoh stuck between Robin and gyro. There's going to be the jab down B. The jab confirms are so good for Yoshi. I feel like pretty underutilized in general, just because you generally want to be safe, but jab one, like, that's a really hard mix-up to deal with. Nice up tilt, gonna get some damage there. Has the juggle, but shielded and kind of got stuck a little bit, so unable to do it. Also missed the parry there. Down throw into up tilt. Of course, that double jump gonna come out for Yoshi really strong. There's another egg lay. Gets the egg. More damage. Oh no, had the down toss. He could have actually had the stock. Gonna get the forward air there, but it's not gonna kill. Unfortunate for Pharaoh. Do have to be scared just a little bit going super high if you are Rob in that position, because an egg inside the blast zone is straight up going to kill you. A lot of kill options for both characters right now. Of course, that back air, you see Zomba doing it. A lot of kill confirms for Yoshi, especially with that up tilt and potentially a jab. You have egg combos as well. Parrying the gyro. Down tilt not gonna work. DI'd a little bit too high / Yoshi, a little bit too floaty. Almost got the up tilt. I think that, why did he down tilt there? I don't know. Egg gonna cover, not going to get hit by that up air. This is such a tense last hit situation. I love the air dodges he's been doing. That gyro should be the stock. No, it's not. He has not a lot of resources, but just enough to make it back. And there's the up tilt up air. Makes the comeback, and Pharaoh up 1-0. Gonna run it back to small battlefield. That sounds about right. I like the up tilt there because, in this situation, you're expecting like an out of shield Nair. So you try to like flash shield. If I'm gonna shield it, cool. If not, I got punished. That's fine. So you see that, and the up tilt is supposed to like hit the flash shield and then get the big combo. It didn't work out, but I do like the concept. Gets the parry there, and this is the type of stuff I'm talking about where you get these big punishes against Rob. Doesn't hit the final up air, tried to get the super optimal up air, and actually ended up dropping it. You see Pharaoh trying to posture for a Bair FSmash again. He's been finding them a lot, so I don't blame him. No double jump. This is probably, no, it missed. Oh, is he? He should be dead. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, so Zomba, nice effective edge guard there. Of course, when Yoshi does not have a double jump, all you gotta do is get him between the air dodge, but there's a Bair FSmash, dude, again. He's been finding them so consistently. It's honestly ridiculous. Nice roll read. He's catching a lot of people's defensive habits. So at least this tournament, it seems like he's really finding the defensive habits, which is quite impressive. Difficult to do. You get up air here. No, he's just going to do F tilt. That makes sense. That's still good damage. Again, missing the second up air, which I feel like that was a true combo, but it just didn't work for some reason. Trying to catch the gyro, but he messed up, so he's just taking extra damage. Okay, gets egg nair, which is good damage, spacing around that nair as well. Zomba trying to put up a fight, and he's doing a good job. Of course, Zomba's still, you know, the reason, just in case y'all were unaware, another Bair F-Smash. The reason I say Zomba is the #1 player in the US is because I believe he was ranked 6th on the Lumi rank. So he was the highest, not North American, sorry, the highest American player, because he was higher ranked than Light, and anyone else that he would have been, who was up there, Tweak, I guess. I'm pretty sure Zomba was higher. And either way, even if he wasn't, Tweak quit, so it doesn't matter. But again, I want to go back to this Bair F-Smash. The way he's finding this is just like, of course, sometimes he's being passive and then he's just randomly getting these air-to-airs or these defensive reads, and the back airs have just been so good, so he's able to find really early kills. When Yoshi's able to find kills at 75 or 80%, you're looking at a hard time because Yoshi is so heavy and so difficult to hit. I mean, at 135, he's just going to make it back here, and then he's able to get, oh no, nice down tilt by Zomba. Okay, finds the Zombair, call it El Diablo, call it whatever you want. Zomba boxing out with these forward airs and down tilts, and it's been working. I mean, Pharaoh is down about 30%, but again, the damage output from Yoshi can just be so terrifying. Try to get the footstool, that would have been beautiful by Zomba. Has the gyro in hand, does Pharaoh, but not gonna do anything with it, just gets the F tilt, and is recognizing that his double up air is just kind of not working, and there I don't think it would have. I think there was too much of a gap, and the double jump wouldn't have covered it in time. I like the egg lay attempt at not working out, though. I thought Zomba picked up the gyro, but I guess not, so now we have a little bit safer game here for Pharaoh. 82, no, gets the Zombair, gets the up tilt up air. Good DI, not gonna kill Yoshi again, very heavy. Has the double jump, yeah, just gonna go to ledge, makes a lot of sense, and doesn't hold in, so that up air going to miss for Zomba. Egg pressure, does air dodge back to stage, that was really, really good. Crouches under the gyro toss, again, we're seeing nice defensive play. These crouches from him have been so good, I thought he was gonna go for up smash, gets the up tilt again, almost was the game. Dude, this is a crazy set so far. Nice fair out of shield by Zomba. Gyro gonna go off stage, so there's not gonna be some edge trap pressure. There's the up tilt, that's gonna be it. Beautiful stuff there. The super correct hit, and that is going to be 2-0 for Pharaoh. Probably gonna run it back based on the fact that Pharaoh did not say anything. So we're gonna see small battlefield again in this game 3. Again, up 2-0 against the best player in the US. Okay, nice Bair, gets dash attack. I don't think he was confident that he had enough time to get like the full nair confirm. Tried to get the tech chase there, but unable to find it. Nice dare over the gyro, over the laser. That did so much damage. Actually, that was a 22% punish, which kind of looked like it shouldn't have been just because of how much damage Yoshi can do. And finds the double jump down air, randomly an advantage. The juggle was so good, understanding that, of course, you don't really want to air dodge that low. The down air going to cover a lot of space and a lot of time, do so much damage. And of course, it's a kill move, by the way, in case you were unaware. So that is going to be a stock. Oh, there's the Bair. That's going to be the super good Yoshi Dora combo. Gets the tech chase, gets the raw up air. Dude, that was insane. Already more damage. Almost could have got an air dodge punish, but it opted to just cover center stage 98%. That's gonna be the stock with the egg. I love those egg chases. They are so good with the egg boost. When you have verticality in Yoshi, like, you know, positive verticality in the movement, the egg brings you so far, so you don't have to burn your double jump to chase there. And he's up 3 stocks to 1. This is looking like one of those Crepe games. Gets up airs, fast falls there. Dude, 52 already. He's almost lapped him twice. Oh my god, almost gets the read. Zomba honestly kind of having to go for that type of stuff at this point. Misses it again. There's going to be Bair, not F-Smash, and Rob, surprisingly, I think it was just a little too far. No jab lock to get the, whatever hit, the up tilt. Because the up tilt doesn't really have a hitbox in front of it, kind of like Mario's. Is this a 3-stock? No, it's not. Okay, Zomba saying, hey, you're not gonna do me like that. I'm still the hometown hero, you know, for a lot of people, or the hometown villain, depending on, you know, if you buy into the heel persona of Zomba. Nice down throw, up tilt, up air. Beautiful recognizing of the DI in. Zomba's still playing well overall. Like, I don't even think he's playing bad. Oh, that would have been so sick. He didn't get it. Another Bair F-Smash, dude. He's hitting a billion of them. What is going on? Finds the up air. Egg pressure can be the game. Air dodge coming out at the last second, almost getting up smashed. If he held it just a little bit longer, it would have been it. Z drop. Not going to be the tech chase, but still so much damage, so much pressure. Zomba, not only does he have to win this stock, he still has an entire other stock to take for Pharaoh. This should be the stock. This is looking kind of hard. No, just finds the forward air. That's going to be it. Was slightly off on the edge guard, and that is just going to be enough. And Pharaoh's going to take it 3-0 over Zomba. He did end up losing to Beast Mode Paul in winners finals with the Akuma pose with the Yoshi there. Of course, not doing it on the screen screen, unfortunate. Maybe he should have held whatever D-pad direction that is, because I think that's a thing. I don't know if people lie about that. So lost to Beast Mode Paul, and then lost to Zomba in the run back. Zomba ended up winning the tournament, so, oh no, only losing to 2 of the best players from the US. Oh no, that's so bad. Like, Pharaoh did so good. And yeah, that's going to be about it for this one. I hope you all enjoyed. As always, social media and partner stuff is down below. Let me know what else you want me to watch. I know there was that tournament in Thailand, the Philippines, somewhere. I don't remember where it was. It was somewhere in like Southeast Asia. So I can cover some of that if you want to know. Shion won and Ashimo got second there. But let me know down in the comments. I would appreciate it. And I'll see you all next time. Peace.